Last of the Mohicans, a simplified summary. Chapter 1. The Journey Begins. In 1757, during the French and Indian War, a British officer named Major Duncan Hayward is assigned to escort two sisters, Cora and Alice Munro, to Fort William Henry, where their father, Colonel Munro, is in command. They are accompanied by a Native American guide named Magua, who secretly works for the French. On their journey through the wilderness, they meet a singer named David Gamut, who joins them. However, they soon discover that Magua is leading them into a trap. Before they are captured, they are rescued by a group of Mohican warriors, Chingachgook, his son Uncas, and their white friend, Natty Bumppo, also known as Hawkeye. Chapter 2. The treacherous Magua escapes after being exposed as a traitor, and the group continues their journey to the fort. Along the way, they face several dangers, including ambushes by enemy forces. During this time, Cora shows courage and strength, while Alice is more fragile and fearful. Hawkeye, Chingachgook, and Uncas guide the group safely through the forest, using their knowledge of the land and their skills as trackers and hunters. Uncas, the last of the Mohican tribe, develops a deep admiration for Cora, though he keeps his feelings hidden. Chapter 3. The Siege of Fort William Henry. The group eventually reaches Fort William Henry, but they find it under siege by the French army, led by General Montcalm. Despite the fort's strong defenses, it becomes clear that the British cannot hold out for long. Colonel Munro is forced to surrender the fort under the condition that his men, along with Cora and Alice, will be allowed to leave peacefully. However, after the surrender, Magua and his Huron warriors, who are allies of the French, attack the departing British soldiers. In the chaos, Magua kidnaps Cora, Alice, and David Gamut, taking them into the wilderness. Chapter 4. The Rescue Mission. Hawkeye, Uncas, Chingachgook, and Major Hayward set out on a dangerous mission to rescue the captured women. They track Magua and his men through the forest, using their skills and bravery to overcome numerous obstacles. The group splits up, with Major Hayward disguising himself as a medicine man to infiltrate the Huron camp. Meanwhile, Hawkeye and Uncas plan a daring rescue. They manage to free Alice and David, but Cora is taken by Magua to a nearby Delaware village. Chapter 5. The Final Battle. The group follows Magua to the Delaware village, where they learn that Magua has claimed Cora as his prisoner and plans to make her his wife. However, the Delaware chief, Tamenund, recognizes Uncas as the son of a great Mohican chief and respects his bravery. Tamenund allows Uncas to challenge Magua for Cora's freedom. In the ensuing battle, Uncas fights bravely, but is ultimately killed by Magua. Cora is also killed during the struggle, leaving both Hawkeye and Chingachgook devastated by the loss. In a final act of revenge, Hawkeye shoots Magua, who falls to his death from a cliff. Chapter 6. The Last of the Mohicans. The novel ends with the surviving characters mourning the loss of Uncas, the last of the Mohican tribe, and Cora, whose courage and kindness had touched them all. Chingachgook, now the last of his people, grieves deeply for his son. Hawkeye, who had come to see Uncas as a brother, also mourns the end of the Mohican line. Despite the tragic ending, the story highlights the bravery, loyalty, and friendship shared by the characters, as well as the deep bond between Hawkeye and the Mohicans. The novel closes with a sense of sorrow for the passing of a noble people and the end of an era.